It's the kid, 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 it's the child, it's the kid, it's the kid, it's the kid. Your boy Leroy Sane. Your boy Leroy Sane, he's in, he's in, he's in, he's in. Breaking news. Breaking news. Sort of. Breaking news. Leroy Sane has apparently reached an agreement with Man City. So we are now getting closer to this becoming a reality. So let's just read something real quick. Guys, before I start, I always say shout out to the nurses and the doctors out there. Stay home, stay home, stay home. Hashtag stay home. Don't be a brick and be in the park or congregate. Stay home, tell your friends to stay home. And always, always give a shout out to all the doctors and the nurses out there. So let's check this out. So let's read. It's good to read. Let me take a sip of water. Bayern Munich and Leroy Sane have reached an agreement over a 5-year contract, while the German side have additionally deposited a fee of 40 million euros to act as a basis for negotiations with Man City over a transfer sum, according to Sport Bild. Some fans from both clubs will be relieved to hear the news that this year-long saga could be on the verge of meeting its conclusion. However, there is no doubt about the quality of the player that Man City could be about to lose. According to the German newspaper, Bayern Munich have not only reached an agreement with Leroy Sane, but they have also begun negotiating a fee with Man City. The Bundesliga side had deposited a sum of 40 million euros, which will act as a basis for these negotiations, but will aim to keep the final fee. See, I'm all about this. Well, we're going to discuss that. We're going to dissect that. Also keep the final fee below 60 million gazunis, almost half of what City were valuing the winger at last summer. Okay. So although some will... Two issues must be considered. First, the football will be dealing with a very different transfer market come the summer, following the financial implications of the COVID-19 crisis. So let me just count out 60 mil. I want us to discuss, because this is open. This is a full-on discussion. I want us to discuss 60 mil. Can you just flip in and stay up? I want us to discuss 60 mil. 60 is a number. 60 is 1 more than 59. It's 2 less than 62. Yes, we're going mathematically. I've gone bold. I've gone bold, because, because self-isolation has brought you back down to easy, guys. Easy, just chill, guys. Relax. I'm fine. Just don't. 60 mil. Let's start with a question. Let's start with a question for the audience. Can Bayern Munich obtain the services of Leroy Jeremiah Olusegun Sane for 60 million euros? In a regular market, no. That's stupid. In a COVID-19 market, let's have a discussion. Sane is worth way more than 60 mil. And we know that Bayern Munich's biggest issue, and I think one of the reasons why I think Bayern Munich have not yet sniffed the thrill since 2013 is because they're not thuggish enough in the transfer market. They're not swaggish enough in the transfer market. But will 60 mil do the trick? Will 60 mil do the trick? That's the key thing here. Will 60 mil do the trick? Okay. Hey, yo, little everybody, where have you been? Liverpool, everybody, where have you been, man? Look, man, this is it. What have you been on the Sunday hangers? Bayern are going to be nasty just with this one bit of business. Nasty in what sense? Nasty in what sense? 60 mil. 60 mil. 60 mil. So I'm sure your boy in Infinity is happy there, man. 60 mil. So look, 60 mil is not what he's valued for. Why do I have my name tag there? Why the hell do I have my name tag there, guys? I'm sorry. But I think because someone even said it as well. If Leroy Sane wants to leave, then it makes things perhaps easier, not for certain, but it makes it easier for City to say what's up with that fee. It makes it easier for them to say what's up with that fee. But because again, the COVID-19 thing is definitely something that complicates matters. Because as I said, to repeat myself again, 60 million in a regular market, I have having a laugh. Like Sane is north of 100. You're talking about one of the most highly rated young players in the world. Fair enough. He's 25. He is still one of the most highly rated wingers in the world. Okay, fair enough. Young is like 92-22, but still one of the most highly regarded dudes in the world. So my thing here is this. My thing here is this. This is HH, the football fan. I want Leroy Sane to join Bayern Munich because the issue is Leroy Sane is a left-sided attacking player. Sterling is very much fancied and preferred by Pep Guardiola. As a football fan, I want the whole Leroy Sane package, not a little bit, not a little thing. I want the whole Leroy Sane package, and I believe I'm going to get that at Bayern Munich. Kingsley Coman is average. Now, I don't want to be insulting and say that he's a classy brick, but he's essentially a classy brick. Essentially. His essence is a classy brick, but he sometimes can play well, so he's not really yet in the brick academy, but his essence is a classy brick. I want to see Sane and Gnabry say what's up. I want to see Sane and Gnabry say what's up because Sane and Gnabry are forming the future of Alemagni. They form the future of Alemagni. So if you have the future of Alemagni at Bayern Munich with your boy Dauchki saying what's up at the striker, guys, we're eating. We're eating good. So I want this transfer to go through, but I don't know whether in this market City will accept 660 mil. I don't know whether in this market, City will accept City will accept 60 mil in this package, man. Now this is interesting. Your boy Mo coming in clutch. If he only wants Bayern, he can go for free next summer. There we go. How long does he have in his contract? Because if he only has 1 year on his contract and he's not going to sign a contract extension, it makes things a little different, my friend. Because if that happens, that means City have very little wiggle room. You don't want to lose Leroy Sane for free. Okay, and especially. Now, this is where you say negotiation. I hope you're right there. If his contract is up next summer, and remember that conversation that I spoke about in that video that I put up, he wants to join. So he's not going to sign a contract extension. 35. I'll say, no, 35. You don't want to take 35? 36.2. Well, if he doesn't take 36.2, he's not going to sign a contract. We already have available agreement, so he comes for us. It puts Bayern Munich in a very strong position. It's just that Bayern Munich, you know what? We want to be respectful. Okay, we want to be respectful. But Bayern Munich they're in a very powerful position because how Sane has been treated. He wants to join Bayern. He's not going to get that contract extension. So because again, once you not put that in, I find it very hard that they won't be able to say what's up. I'll find it very hard to not be able to say what's up. Bro, keep it real with you, bro. If Bayern gets Sane with Gnabry, because I told you Kingsley Coman isn't that dude. If Bayern say we're going to ride with your boy Leroy, your boy Gnabry, and your boy Dowski, Bayern Munich are looking very strong. It's just that keep him fit. Let's just assume that he's fit. If he's fully fit, my God, like, because again, I think as someone said on Twitter right now, no one will ever replace Robin. No one. Robin is one of the greatest football players of all time. He was robbed of a World Cup. I don't care when anyone says he was robbed of a World Cup. He would have scored that one-on-one if Casillas did. All I'm saying. So Robin is the GOAT. You can't replace because Robin is a borderline horseman. So, but I say, guys, it's not about replacing dudes. It's about taking things to a new level. Robin and Ribery had a particular era. They had a particular era. And right now, this is not the era of Gnabry and Leroy Sane, because there are things Leroy Sane can do that Ribery can't do, that Ribery can't do, because they play a very particular way. And there's things that Gnabry can bring that they can't bring. But if they get Sane, I think Bayern Munich are now a team to now be fully recommended, because guys, Sane is that dude. Sane is that flipping dude, man. Sane is that flipping dude. And then as guys as well, man. You see, remember, Alphonso Davies plays on the left. So if you have an Alf, so that left side, that left side of Bayern Munich is looking very tasty. Is looking very, very tasty indeed. So for me, I just think that it's Bayern have to go all out for this dude. They simply have to go all out for this dude. But the question with this is that I wish that in football injuries didn't exist. I wish injuries didn't exist. It's because of injuries that we didn't see the undoubted GOAT. Because if not for injuries, Ronaldo would have been the GOAT of football easily. So my thing is that I don't want to say a situation that Bayern gets Sane, then he has like a 6-month, 7-month injury. That would be horrible. And remember, Sane is now, I think he's 25 now. He's 24, 25 now. No, he's 25. So he is now approaching so this is the perfect time to get him. And by them saying a 5-year deal, you're now going to be getting Sane in his peak years. 26, 27, 28. Those are your peak years. Those are your peak years. So if they can get him and they can get the best out of him, like right now, it's huge, because look, Bayern Munich, I think for a club of this stature, it is unacceptable that they've not been in a Champions League final since 2013. They got to back-to-back finals 2012, 2013. They've not been to a Champions League final in 2013. And guys, whenever you want, we can have a conversation about we can have an open dialogue and an open conversation as to Pep Guardiola and Bayern anytime you want. Anytime you want. You took over a team that won the treble. You still had Robin, you still had Ribery, you had a peak Lewandowski, and you didn't reach the Champions League final once. Guys, anytime you want, just tell me, because I know, because from your boy Isco Disco, I want to do a stream about Real Madrid's three-peat, because we need to dissect that. We need to dissect that. And whenever you want, I want us to reflect on Pep's Bayern Munich years. And why did he, forget about the final, how couldn't you win a CL with a team of that stature with those players? Just so anytime you want, anytime you want. Gnabry is, first of all, Leroy Sane is much better than Gnabry. Facts. Gnabry is much better than Kingsley Coman. Gnabry as a player I wouldn't call world class or a superb player. He'll never be tier one. He'll never be tier one. He could say what's up to upper tier two. He might, but I think his ceiling is like a high tier two player. But remember what I said before. You just need effective players. Thomas Muller is not the greatest football player aesthetically or technically, but he knows how to say what's up. All you need are 11 players who can say what's up. That's all you need. All you need are 11 players who can say what's up. That's what you need. I'd rather have 11 players who can say what's up than 11 quality, technically superb players. Gnabry has been incredibly effective for Bayern, which is why it is so annoying that the Champions League got stopped, because my money was on Man City. Forget PSG. My money was on Man City. Now, if Bayern Munich had gotten through the goals Chelsea, guys, I'm going to talk about why. Because guys, look, see, this is an open stream. This is an open stream because, guys, look, the self-isolation is making me go slightly crazy indeed. I've just had some mental issues now, so forgive me if I'm all over the place here. Okay, I'm just going off the whim. So if Bayern Munich we're going to get past Chelsea, Bayern Munich were a team to watch out for, because Hansi Flick really has had a handle on operating this team. And I say, Lewandowski, you don't want to retire without winning the Champions League, bro. You don't want that. You don't want that, bro. You don't want that, because you can start playing all you want in the Bundesliga. If you retire without winning the CL, all that will be said on your tombstone is, here lieth the man who scored 4 Gs in a CL semi. That's it. And that's your greatest feat. No one cares about those 5 Gs against Wolfsburg in Bundesliga. All I will say is, here lieth the man who scored 4 Gs in a CL semi in 2012. No, 2013, sorry, because 2013, because obviously that's when they met Bayern. So that's my thingy there, man. Did you see the Xbox Series X gameplay? No, I haven't. Send it to me on Discord. But all I'll say for the Xbox Series X or Xbox Series whatever, if I don't see games, I don't give a damn. If there aren't quality games, I don't give a damn. So even if this looks like full on it's like 300k, no games, then I don't care, man. Right. If Gnabry shows up in a big UCL semi-final, will you rate him higher? Oh my, look. I've got my eye on Gnabry. I told you that's why I've got my eye on Gnabry, because every single time I've sort of dismissed him as, no, he's effective. He's effective. But I saw what he did in that Tottenham game. I was like, okay. And I saw what he did at the bridge, which was harsh, because he didn't have to do that at the bridge. He didn't have to do that bridge. So even Gnabry was stopping the CL dream from coming true. I was like, it is what it is. But if this, basically, I think what Gnabry needs is that big performance in a massive game. And there aren't really any big games in the Bundesliga because Bayern are too strong. Dortmund are still on the come up. So if Gnabry, should I say, man, Gnabry could have done something at these Euros, because that's why I say I've got my eye on him, because I feel that I know Gnabry and I know his ceiling, that he's a pretty good player. He isn't an outstanding player, and he isn't a player who can individually win something for you. He's not like Robin, bro. He's made for the big games. Robin, give me the biggest game. I'm here to ride, and I will individually come up with something to come clutch in a big game. I don't think Gnabry is there yet. I don't think he's there, but I think because he's like 24, there's a lot of time. So the fact that he's 24 and people are already regarding him as, whoa, this is a guy to ride. Like right now, he's tier 2. Some may argue upper tier 2. Some may argue that he could be upper tier 2. So if he says what's up in a CL semi-CL final or in the Euros, oh my gosh, that raises his ranking. That raises his ranking. But I want to focus on Man City. Sterling has had a see because me and Devil we looked at the numbers on Monday, and Sterling hasn't had a horrible season. Let's keep it real. Sterling hasn't had a horrible season. It's just that he has not really been as good as you would normally expect of him. But the thing though is this is that are Man City being incredibly stupid allowing Leroy Sane to go? That's what I'm saying. Are they being incredibly stupid allowing Leroy Sane to go? Because Leroy Sane has scored some very big goals for Man City. Sane's winning goal against Liverpool last season won them the title. That was a big goal. That was a huge goal. Why does he want to go? If you play a player and you give him game time and he's winning trophies and he's in a winning team, why would he want to go? Now, this is what I've always said. Sterling has been more effective. Sterling has been more effective for Man City. Sane is the better player. So you say to yourself, what do you do? How do you come to terms with that where this guy is the better football player and can do crazy things individually? Sterling works perfectly for your system. So from Pep, and the things are from Pep Guardiola's point of view, from my point of view, I'm like, no, like if it's me, thank you for the donation, bro. Thank you, bro, Mr. Althea 451, man. Thank you very much for the donation, bro. Very much obliged, very, very thankful. Because my thing is, the dilemma is Sterling works for Pep system beautifully well. And there are times in which, Sterling has frustrated Pep because he's not making the right runs. He's not in the right position. Because Sterling is, and that's the beauty. It's almost, these are the two kinds of players. Here we go. System merchants. You see, Leroy Sane is the very opposite of a system merchant. Because people say, oh, you just say everyone is a system merchant. You can put Leroy Sane in any team, give him the ball, he'll produce something. Because he's fearless, he's direct, he's brave, and he believes in his ability to win the game by himself. So he's going to just run straight at you in a slalom and shoot. Sterling needs to be in a team where the system is working well in the right position. And if he is, he'll be superbly well. But you can't put Sterling in any team and he'll just ball. The guys who are in system merchants are guys where just pass them the ball. Pass them the ball, they'll produce something. The biggest antithesis to a system merchant is Robin. Robin is the definition. You see, if you look up system merchants in the dictionary, this is actually, and look up, is it system merchants like equals, blah, blah, and you just look up opposites of system merchant, you'll see Robin's big fat face there. You will see Robin's big fat face there. Because Robin is just pass me the ball. just pass me the ball, I'll do it. World Cup, Euros, anything. Just give me the ball. So, but again, you have to weigh up. Like, guys who are system merchants are great because, guys, remember, the bottom line is this. The bottom line is winning. It's winning. So that's why I say that a system merchant is not an insult. I'd rather be a system merchant who wins trophies than a non-system merchant who doesn't win trophies. So it's just a definition of the characteristics of players. Guys, by the way, I hope you guys have enjoyed the comic that I've been put out there. Because guys, I'm just trying to entertain you. I'm trying to entertain you like Robin Williams. Um, so issue 2 of the comic is done. Issue number 2 of the comic is done, and I'll probably drop that maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And I already know what issue 3 is. So yeah, man, look, it's just a football hot comic, but just to keep you guys entertained. And there will be many twists and turns. There'll be many twists and turns in this expansive story that I want to take to different globes and everything. So it's gonna pop off. Okay, this story is gonna fully pop off, man. Trust me, man. It's gonna be there gonna be crazy twists and turns happening in this comic. You know, they're gonna be people. They'll start that they will be betray people, befriending people. It's gonna be insane, and you're gonna see some crazy cameos. So let me and also as well, in case you guys don't know, www.halfhopehot.com. This is my personal website that has launched everything to do with non-football stuff, rap, anime, cartoons, films, all that kind of stuff is all up in there. So www.halfhopehot.com. Check it out. I'll put the description, the link below. So back to this whole thing. So yeah, a system mentions is not a bad thing. It's just the definition of a player. So Leroy Sane is the kind of player, because I've seen him do things that have made me say, wow, this guy is that dude. This guy is that dude. Like, this guy he's a game winner. And I feel that is something that Bayern Munich have definitely been missing. You know, because you see the thing again, it's about football dimensions. Is that, look, I've been hard on Lewandowski. I've been really hard on Lewandowski, but it can be hard when you're the striker and you're the lone striker and you're in the center of the pitch and you have to deal with two defenders. And the evolution of football that we've seen is of the inside forward, because the inside forward is pretty much the modern day striker. But the genius of the inside forward is, in the center of the pitch is congestion. So that's why they always say, so the thinking before was, okay, we move it out wide because that's much more space, and let's get crosses in. But the evolution is like, okay, let's move it out wide. But wait a minute. Why does our wide man have to just cross? Why can't he just come in? Because he now has, because I would say that the runs that are most difficult are the diagonal runs. See, runs that are straight are easy. It's those diagonal runs that say what's up to you. So yeah, why don't we bring those guys to run? So a Leroy Sane coming in there increases the Bayern Munich threat. Because look, Kingsley Coman. I don't want to be too harsh on the dude, because the dude tries. The dude tries. So I don't want to be harsh on this dude, man. But for playing for a dude who is playing for Bayern Munich, he is not Bayern Munich standard. Okay, he is nearly not. He's not Bayern Munich. He is not Bayern Munich standard. And every time I've seen him play for Bayern Munich, I was like, nah. He's really not that dude, man. You see, yeah, no. So look, there's definitely a question mark here. How good will Sane be after his big injury? This was a huge injury for him, you know, and I wanted to see Sane play, and I felt that we would have had a more Liverpool. Like, make no mistake, Liverpool would have still won the Premier League this season, with or without Sane. But I feel the gap would have been like 9 or 10 points rather than 17 or 18 points. I think there are a lot of games where Sane would have won those games for Man City, either won those games or help or put them in winning positions for those games. You know, they were missing another attacking option. I think they fell out of offensive ideas, because City are going to know. City dominates pretty much 90% of the games that they play. They dominate them. So they're always in a position to strike. It's just that Sterling, Bernardo Silva just have not been as effective as you would like them to be. It's definitely not been as effective as you would like them to be. So that has obviously been the issue, man. So it's Sane Lewandowski. You see, Coutinho's Coutinho is out of there. See, but the thing though is this is that guys that Bayern Munich need a replacement for Coutinho. I don't know what Hansi Flick did, but Thomas Muller has somehow refound his form. Because I thought Thomas Muller was done. I was like, oh my gosh, man, this was supposed to be Germany's next great striker. So I thought Thomas Muller was done. So if Hansi Flick can still get Muller, I still feel like if Muller is still there, because look, how old is Thomas Muller now? How old is Thomas Muller? So Thomas Muller is, I said age, you prick. Oh, he's 30. Thomas Muller is 30. I mean, you could maybe still get 2 good years out of him, I suppose. Yeah. So I suppose you could still get 2 good years out of it. Because remember, Muller isn't a speed merchant. So his football is based on intelligence and positioning and just being in the right place at the right time. So if he can still get Muller to ball, I think Sane, Lewandowski, Gnabry, Coutinho can be big. I think it can be big, you know. But my thing is that are City making a mistake letting go of your boy, you know? All right, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. All right, let's see. Muller is a vampire. Yeah. No, Coutinho is out. Because I think so Bayern Munich said they're not going to explore the option to keep him. So since they're not going to explore the option to keep him, they just say, you know what, well, cool, man, please leave, please leave. And you know, look, I've got nothing personally against Coutinho, so I feel sorry for him because I thought that Bayern was maybe a somewhat right fit for him. And if you look at how Coutinho plays, I was like, okay, this guy could perhaps, you know, do something for Bayern. And you know what? I think a Bayern being a bit too harsh. And Bayern being a bit too harsh, letting go of Coutinho. Because, yeah, he may not have been amazing all those different kind of games. Because the thing is, this is that he wants options. Coutinho is very different from Thomas Muller. Like Coutinho is more athletic. Muller doesn't. Muller may be the more intelligent player and more consistent player, but Coutinho is the more athletic player. And let's say you're in need of a goal, bro, that's why they call him truth here. And that is a great option to have from the bench or someone within your squad who can come in and strike a ball from like 30, 40 yards and say what's up. So it's something to respect, man. Okay. Oh, but so say Coman is tier 6. Look, as I said again, look, Kingsley Coman is, you can just see from the player where he's decent. He's decent at best. You can't go from Ribery to Coman. Like that is too much of a drop off. The only thing that Kingsley Coman and Ribery share is they're both French. That's it. Apart from that, footballing wise, they're on a whole different level, man. They're on a whole different level. Oh, guys, come on, drop the like for your boy HH. Drop the like for your boy HH. Mods, get those likes. That's why you're flipping mods. Mods, get me those likes. Get me those likes, you mods. Likes, hit the like, guys. It costs you nothing. It's cost you nothing just to drop a like. Drop a like. I want to see at least 100 likes on this whole thing. I want to see at least 100 likes in this whole thing, man. I'm giving you that good Good sugar man. Morata tier one. He scored the last year before Corona. See, Corona man. Corona. What if what what could Morata have done? Could that have been the very tip of the Morata revolution? Because what if Morata, that was a moment in which spurred Morata on to now suddenly now become clutch and huge for Atletico? You know? Because that was a huge G. A huge G that I did not see. Look, I've been on the forefront of insulting this flipping dude. I've been on the forefront of insulting this flipping dude. So now see, this is interesting. Coman or Sterling? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. Sterling, I think, is way more effective, and will, if you give Sterling the right system, he will be more productive than Coman. He'll get you more goals. I don't think Coman can match the output of Sterling, but I feel Coman can do more on the ball. You see, Sterling is not the kind of player who can, all right, I'm in an isolated position one-on-one and I can produce something. Coman, I'll give him credit, is that if he has the ball at his feet, he knows how to create space. Not always, because he's not that consistent. But when he's on his game, when Coman is on his game, you can give him the ball and he can keep finding space, finding that yard, and producing a cross. So he can go to that whole thing very well. But again, it's about winning games. At their best, Sterling is going to help me win a game more likely than Coman. Coman may do more and may produce more when the ball is at his feet, but Sterling on his game is probably going to score the key goal. If you give it, I have more faith. Remember, Sterling wasn't always like this. I have more faith Sterling on a one-on-one than Coman on a one-on-one. Put it that way. All right, let's see. Well, real deal. Yo. What up, man? What up, man? Explain how important it is to have a plan B. It's huge. And that is something that Pep has gotten away with, not having a plan B. Because all the great managers have a plan D, plan E. Because there will come a time when your plan A doesn't work. And you're employed to win games, not to win games your way. In an ideal world, you win games your way, but you're not employed to just win games your way. You're employed just to win games full stop. Hence why Fergie is such a G. I'm really such a G because these are guys who manage what do I need for my team to win this game? Either we go defensive, we go attack, we don't. Boom! I'm chopping and changing. We are not philosophy merchants. We're not philosophy merchants. So a plan B is crucial. Now, if you have the fortune of that Barcelona team or that Bayern team who are so good, so talented, you don't have a plan B because 9 times out of 10 your plan A is always going to work. 9 times out of 10 your plan is always going to work. But a plan B is very crucial. A plan B is very crucial, man. Oh, whoa. Are you allowed to smoke crack during a lockdown? Or I don't know. Or maybe you mean I'm hoping that you've gotten the symbol the wrong way. And even if you've gotten the symbol the wrong way, not many people will say LeBron over Kobe. But if you're being true, I want to know how you're getting crack and scontoriga during a lockdown. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. bro, look. Should City sack Pep and get Poch for the better defense? Um, no, no, because you basically the reason why you say no for that is Pep Guardiola is a massive reason why City are this successful. Yeah, the defense has been tricky, but you put Laporte in there, problem solved. But first of all, Pep Guardiola has been too important for Man City for City to be that arrogant to now try and sack him. Don't do that. Don't do that. How good is Pochettino really? People keep telling me that Pochettino is this great manager because of how well he did with Tottenham with so little resources. Okay, look at how well David Moyes did with Everton. I think Everton qualified for the Champions League under David Moyes. What happened when he went to Man United? All because a manager does well for a medium team and doesn't win anything, but makes them do really well, doesn't mean that they will ball when they now have a club that now demands trophies. So, do you believe that Pochettino goes to Man City and he can make them win trophies? The main reason City win the trophies not because of their defense, it's because of how well they are coached in the attack. And Pep coaches the living heck out of that team. You know, he coaches the heck out of that team in terms of positioning, movements, runs being made, and passing excellence. Pochettino doesn't have a flipping clue about any offensive strategies, man. Oh, this is interesting. What's the hardest work you've ever done? Hardest work I've ever done. I'll tell you this. Sure. Do you know those really annoying street fundraisers? So, whenever you're walking down the street and then you see those street fundraisers and they say, "Oh, please come and join this thing." I needed a job, so I was a street fundraiser, raising money for snow leopards. Imagine your boy HH. Although you did that, imagine your boy HH freezing cold in the winter and having to stop people get people in the middle of the cold after rush hour to get them to put money in for snow leopards. And I remember one time I stopped a guy, I held his hand, and the guy said, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. One of the hardest jobs I've ever had to do, man. Easily one of the most hardest jobs that I ever have to do, man. It was horrible, man. Absolutely horrible, man. Oh, door to door. You see, I was about to do that, but luckily I got another job. You know, I was about to do that, but luckily I had another job. Funny thing, the worst job I've done in terms of just like how mundane it is was, you know, those market research, those guys with the phone. I did that, but even if that's the worst job I did, the two of my best friends that I still speak to now were from that job. So the job sucked, but two of my best friends were from that job. All right, let's see. Ooh, I love this question. I love this question. Thank you, the real deal, for your super chat, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your lovely donation. It's very much appreciated, man. Biggest waste of talent: Pazzo, Adriano, Balotelli. It's 100% Balotelli, but I want to talk about all three. I never thought Pazzo was that good. It's like I just never saw it, and I never really saw it about Pazzo. I never really saw. So for me, I was like, yeah, it is what it is. Like Pazzo never struck me as okay, he's not going to be the next big thing. So even when he went to AC Milan, I was like, Yeah, and like, so why else? I didn't have that much expectation for him. You see, I heard a lot about Adriano before I even saw him. And the thing about Adriano was he just was amazing at shooting. Technically, he wasn't very good. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. There's one PES game. There's one Pro Evo game that you saw of Adriano. Well, no, Adriano was in this Pro Evo game, and literally, you could shoot from anywhere. You could shoot from anywhere with Adriano, and it would go on target. And basically, the keeper would basically parry it. You could shoot from Timbuktu, and so he was the most OP player I've ever seen in a video game. Was Adriano on that Pro Evo? But it's Balotelli. If Balotelli realized his talents, you're looking at one of the best strikers of all time. I have not, to this day, I've not seen anyone with his shooting accuracy. See, Adriano had shooting power. Balotelli had power and accuracy from any angle. Look at some of the, Balotelli scored a goal from over 40 yards at an angle with a one-step run-up. This guy's shooting was insane. But you can have all the talent in the world. If you're not able to realize, then it's pointless. Guys, I don't know how many of you guys know. Some of you guys know I'm on Twitch. Your boy is on Twitch. So, actually, what is my Twitch thing? Actually, wait. Your boy is on Twitch. So join, because I am going to do some Twitch tonight. I am going to do a bit of Twitch tonight because your boy is in Atalanta, so I need all the support I can get. I need all the support I can get. What's my Twitch then? Let me put in my Twitch. So make sure you join up and follow your boy on Twitch. I mean, because I'm not been on Twitch for the last few videos, but I'm going to be on Twitch tonight. And guys, I left Cagliari. I left Bombers Cagliari. And I need all the support for Atalanta. Okay, your boy is 20 years old. I look sexy as heck. I actually look like this. And I'm riding through, man. Do you believe that recent footballers aren't as talented as the ones before? If so, then why has there been a decline in talent? That's a very good question. And it's something that I sort of said sometime before. I believe that before there were more individually talented superstars than you have now. There are more individuals. Oh, wow, someone hates me. It's Behash. So I'm a lot of them are relaxed, man. You don't have to hate me. Well, depends. But I think that and I think you're right. There are not as many great players. There are not as many great players individually as there were before in the early days. And the reason for that is this. In teams from before, they relied more on what individuals could do. So if you met a team, you had to go up against 3-4 guys. Inter Milan had Zamorano, Ronaldo, had all these kinds of dudes. Juventus had there was a Del Piero, Trezeguet. All the guys had their dude, man. But what you have now is more tactics. So because there are more tactics and the guys are more tactically inclined, and managers are now sort of really focused much more on systems, it makes it much more difficult for individuals to stand out. I mean, yeah, pretty much this. There are more systems and they're more well-defined systems. So there are less managers right now are less dependent, or they're less encouraging of players individually saying what's up. Right now, it's okay, you can say what's up, but no, we want the system to say what's up. from before is no. We have 3, 4, 5 players that can say what's up, and we want you guys to say what's up. Yes, we have a system, but also we have players who win us the game. Right now is no. The system comes first, then the players. The thing before the player, the superstar comes first, then the system as well. So, and the thing about this is that, and that's what I've said is, look, there are not that how I can't name you 8 truly outstanding individual players. I can't. I can't name you truly 8 truly outstanding individual players. Back in the day, we had a Vieri, Totti, Del Piero, Arnan Ronaldo, Zamorano, Marcelo Salas, Dennis Beckham, Kluivert, Rivaldo, Seedorf. There were so many individual guys. You can name 8, 9 truly exceptional individual players. I can't name you 8 truly amazing players. I can't. So that is the unfortunate thing, man. Basically, that's the thing. There's talent will always exist, but it's that individuality is coached out of them. So of course everybody comes in with the talent and everything, but once they now come to the thing where no, this is your position, this is your role, this is what you do, that means they can shoot. I'm sure. Look at the kind of stuff that Pogba could do. Like, look at any Instagram video. These guys can do crazy, amazing things, but they're not allowed to do these things because they are told to no. You have to follow this system. You have to be coached and follow this system. So, that's the thing. So you're not going to get those many Dinos. Speaking of which, I don't know whether you guys saw Messi's video, because Messi put up a video on Instagram. I think this was his debut, because it said something about 15 years. So did Messi make his debut for Barca 15 years? Because basically he put up this video on Instagram where Dino was different. So he put up this video where Dino sort of gave him this crazy through ball, and Messi did a chip, but it was sort of offside. Then Dino did the same identical through ball where he goes through and he basically does this crazy chip. Messi does it, and Messi does a chip again, and he now scores. Guys, man, first of all, Messi was stupid. Even when this dude was young, Messi was. That makes sense. Because I was about to say, like, wait, why did he post that? You know, and yeah, so that was his first goal. That was his first goal. Wow, amazing! And if that was his first goal, how many people have scored a better first goal than that? How many people have scored a better first goal than that? That is amazing. That is truly amazing, man. Wow, man. So basically, yeah, that was, yeah. No. Wow, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. So look, let's just rewind it in case some of you guys are coming in a bit late. Remember, guys, hit the like button. Hit that like button. So we started the stream by saying that Bayern Munich and Sane have agreed personal terms. Now, this doesn't mean that the transfer will go through, but it's now becoming much more of a reality, because before it was all talk. It was all talk and hearsay. So the ball is now in Man City's court. I think this is, because again, you can just talk, but this is now a clear indication that Sane wants to leave. That he wants to leave, and he wants to pretty much move on with his thing. And again, I believe Man City are making a mistake. Under no circumstances would I want to lose a player like Sane. And what this does is, now, I expect City to go and get another player, 100%. They need cover. But this puts a lot more pressure on Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, and Sterling. So if Sterling goes down, can Mahrez play on the left, or can Bernardo Silva play on the left? Because I think those guys are right-sided guys. I don't think those guys are pure left-sided guys. Um, so my thing is, if Sane goes to Bayern, I think that is a huge move. And I think that will help them come closer to winning that Champions League, Because for me, my rankings of young players, the Prodigy, the Oos, Sane. Now, does Sane count as young? I don't know, because 25 and everything, but in terms of wingers, in, in terms of wingers, it's different. It's different. In terms of wingers, it's different, It's different because he is definitely one of the best wingers out there. He's definitely one of the best wingers out there. And for me, Sane has yet to have that truly amazing season because, again, all we know is that this is just an amazing player. This is just an amazing player, but he's yet to have that truly amazing season. And the weird thing is that he never had a season because he was never fully played. So why I like this move is 1000% he's a first team player. 100% he's a starter, which he wasn't for Man City. Because I think his arrival spells the end of Kingsley Coman. I don't understand. I don't, because first of all, two things. He is much better than Kingsley Coman, 100%. And let's keep it real. There is a German bias in Bayern Munich, which is fair. It's fair. So by Leroy Sane being German and Coman being French, Leroy Sane is a starter. If everyone is fit, Sane and Gnabry are the two starters. So, and again, if he doesn't sign a new contract, 60 mil is it? Because Bayern said that they didn't want to go above 60 mil. Fine. Because I was on the mindset that he still had like 2 or 3 years left. But if he's had a verbal agreement and he's got 1 year left, oh no, he's not signing an extension because Sane obviously wants this move to happen. He wants this move to happen because he can't be. He will not be given any assurances that if he's fit, Pep will fully start it. And you say to yourself that is Pep wrong? Let me ask you guys this. Then. Is Pep wrong to not have started him often? That's my thing. Is he wrong? Should he have maybe balanced the play time of Sterling and Sane? Because Sterling was playing well, but even if he prefers Sterling and everything, I've always said that, my gosh, man, this dude is hardly playing. And there were times when Sane was on the bench, he could have played. Oh my God. Real deal, man. I give it a super chat. What will Corona be known for more? Divorces, babies? No, look, divorces. I think Corona is going to cause a lot more divorces because I think being stuck in the same house 24/7 with your wife or husband, it will drive you insane. It will drive you insane. You're not supposed to be stuck in a building with anyone 24/7. It will just drive you fully insane. So definitely more divorces for sure. We're going to get Havertz 2020-21. Not for now. We're going to let him develop and Leverkusen for 1 year. Thoughts? Is Havertz really that good? From what I've seen, I'm not putting Havertz in the same category as Sancho. I'm not doing it, man. I think Sancho has done a lot more. That, bro, I'm putting Ansu Fati ahead of Havertz. Ansu Fati has done more for me as a 17-year-old than I've seen from Havertz. Because every time I've seen this dude, he been high. So maybe I need to see more games and everything. But every game I've seen of Ansu Fati, he's been money. The games I've seen of Kai Havertz, I'm like, okay, he's high, but he's not really um, showing me anything crazy, man. Which tier is Martial? Martial. You see, based on form, I'd say upper tier 3. Based on form. Based on form, I'd have to say upper tier 3. I don't think that he's been on tier 2 form. Now, his standard, his ability is tier 2. Like, he should be a standard tier 2 player who can maybe knock on the door of upper tier 2, but he's a standard tier 2 player that can be borderline upper tier 2. But I just think that's no, because Martial is, I like that dude, and he's arguably, along with Pogba, the best player at that club. So that's the thing, man. He's arguably one of the best players at that club. But yeah. Like, you see, now you have to say to yourself, is Martial wasting his career at Man United? Is he wasting his career at Man United? Is Man United really the best club for him to now say what's up? What do you think about Mason Mount? He's a talented kid. He isn't ready for Premier League first team for football. I don't want to be harsh. I want to be as nice as possible. It was unsettling seeing Mason Mount on a Champions League pitch with Bayern Munich. It was unsettling. Like, you see, Alphonso Davies is like, what, 20? Alphonso Davies felt at home in a Champions League game away from home. Alphonso Davies was supreme. Mason Mount is like, nah. Like, he's not ready yet. And I just think that the sooner Chelsea gets Loftus-Cheek, the better. Ooh, when Ziyech comes, man. Guys, when Ziyech comes. Guys, I'm saying right now, Ziyech, Aubameyang, Sancho on the sick. Guys, man. Guys, that's the most unstoppable attack in the world. Nothing will stop Chelsea. See, now you can say everything because time is still developing. And I still believe in timing. But what I'm saying is this: Aubameyang, the sick, the edge, the anch. Too much. And who knows? You could even bring, if Loftus-Cheek is fit, fine. Ziyech, move Ziyech out wide. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my God. So even if Chelsea don't even get Sancho, you can still have Loftus-Cheek there. Ziyech, one angle. Your boy, let's go down Aubameyang. Aubameyang is getting 40 Gs. Easy. Okay, he's getting 40 Gs in his sleep. So Aubameyang, come to Chelsea. Win the treble. At Chelsea. When it make it happen. Because if Aubameyang wants a CL and a treble, because Chelsea are building an empire. They're building an empire, bro. All right, let's just see. People keep talking about Odegaard. Is he really that good? I mean, are we putting Odegaard in the same category as Sancho and the Us? And people need to um, put some respect on the Us, man. Just put some respect on the Us, because people insult him a lot and everything. Someone sent me a show reel of some of the goals he scored for Barcelona. I swear to you, the Us has done more for Barcelona than Griezmann has or Griezmann ever will. Simple. Simple. You know, the Us, like actually, a guy that's talented, I will always ride for him. Always. I will always ride for a guy that's talented. He's too talented. I'm sorry. He's too talented. Okay. The guy is way too and far too talented. So yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Who do you think will become who do you think will become the best out of Chelsea's under 25s? Wait, let me quick. Well, if injuries don't persist, I was going to say Tammy, and Tammy's in there, but if he stays clear of injuries, I've got my eye on Loftus Cheek. I've got my eye on Loftus Cheek. If injuries don't persist, I've got my eye on Loftus Cheek. You know, I think that he can definitely say what's up. You know, I think he can definitely say what's up for sure. He can definitely say what's up for sure. So yeah, I've got my eye on Loftus Cheek, man. I've got my eye on Loftus Cheek to definitely be the best, because I think because he is the perfect kind of player for his position. Great technique, great ball control, great balance, strong, good upper body strength, and he knows what he's doing. He has a composure when he has the ball. He's not a guy that just runs aimlessly. He runs with a purpose, you know. And I just think that his body frame, it's almost similar to Ibrahimovic, where, oh my gosh, a guy, look at how tall and strong he is, but he also knows how to play football. So he has great ability with his feet combined with his physical structure. So yeah, I've really got my eye on the Cheek, man. Who should City sign to replace Sane? A left-sided dude. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. You see, the thing is though is that Usman Dembele would be great, but he wouldn't get along well with Pep. He'd be great, but he would not get along well with Pep. That's a tough one. That is a tough one, because there aren't many really good technically proficient guys. But I'll say this. See, someone just said it. I think someone even mentioned this before. Kingsley Coman was Sterling before he met Pep. So even if I don't think Coman is there yet, maybe Coman just needs coaching. So maybe if Coman comes there and is coached well, maybe he could walk. You know, because see, Coman is a guy who will listen to instruction. He's not a guy who is willing and eager to take agency of the situation. And I think the issue that we see the misunderstanding of Sane and Pep. Pep wants system merchants. He wants that. He wants system merchants, and he wants guys to religiously follow his system and his instructions. But Sane is going to take agency. A little bit. No, I want to dribble now. I want to run with the ball now. I don't want to pass. I don't want to keep the ball. I want to run with the ball now. But Coman is a guy where, boss, tell me what instructs me. Instructs me what I want to do, and then I'll go ahead and do it. So that's like the difference there. But Coman plays on the left. Coman plays on the left, so he can still say what's up. Um, Hey, your boy Danny T, man. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Shouldn't you be napping? Okay. Shouldn't a man of your age, shouldn't you be napping? Okay. All right. So the way Pep plays, it can be left or right footed. If I was City, I go to leave his crib and leave with the right to sign Son. Bro, Tottenham ain't selling Son. No chance. Unless you want Tottenham to fold. It's like, unless you want Tottenham Football Club to fold, then Banks, like, that's not happening. They're not going to leave with Son. Like Son isn't leaving. But if City got Son, I mean, but remember, Son is another dude who is. But as much as Son is like a guy who can definitely take matters into his own hands, Son would love to work with Pep, and Son would listen to Pep 100%. He would listen to Pep 100%. And his Son strikes me as a guy who takes instructions very well. So Son at Man City would be very scary. I just don't see Tottenham. Son has been too vital for Tottenham. And remember, Kane may be leaving. So if Tottenham aren't losing Kane and Son, because I think Kane is gone. Kane is gone. So I don't think you're gonna have a situation where you're gonna lose both of those dudes, man. No way, man. No, like that's being way too deep, way too deep. What else was I gonna say, man? Um, but look, man. But again, look, as I was saying, this whole thing, man, is like I still have the fear that Leroy Sané may have a injury issue. Because first of all, it's like, look, he's been injured for a whole season, and that must be so painful that you've lost an entire year. Because remember, football, the careers of football players is very finite. It's very finite. It's not something that lasts a very long time. So because it's finite, losing a year is huge. Losing a year is flipping huge. So he's lucky that he's young, because if Sonny was like 29, oh, that'd be awful. If it was 22 or 29, it would be awful. So my fear is I don't know what kind of Sane we're getting when he comes back from injury, And I just hope that he's getting the right thing, man. Look, I told you, man. I am a card carry member of the OOS Society, man. I'm a card carry member of the OOS Society, man. The OOS, does he need to leave Barcelona to revive his career? I think he does. First of all, his career doesn't need any reviving, man. His career does not need any reviving, but I want to see the OOS ball, because I want to see the OOS show you filthy, stinking, good for nothing haters that he's tier one. Right now, he's just trying to live. He's just trying to live. But I want him to show you losers that he's tier one. That's what I want. I want him to show you dudes that he's a tier one right player. And I feel that he can only do that if he plays in a team that appreciates what he's about. You know, so he says, so should he have left Dortmund? That's the thing. Should he have left Dortmund? That's what he had to. Lema would thrive in the MLS. Bro, first of all, the only Lema I recognize is the R&B singer. I keep saying it and I'll say it again though. The only Lema that I accept is the R&B singer. Because Lema is not he's not that good, man. Like Lema, that the guys like a lot of hype. Every time I've seen him for athletic, he only played one good game for France, and that was a friendly. He played one good game for France, and that was a friendly. Ever since then, you know. So, but actually, no, guys. You know, I'm thinking that I may do these daily football vids and just make them like Q&As, because you see, because I don't know what you think, because like I wanted just to keep the Q&A to one day a week, but that was when the football season was around, so there could have been content throughout. But I'm now thinking that I just pick like latest news stories, like a big news story or so forth. We talk about it, and I just make it like an open discussion, man. You know, rather than just keeping like the Q&A. Because look, guys, no one's really doing anything. Okay, everyone is at home. Everyone is at flipping home, man. So okay, look. You see, I know that you're a Liverpool fan and you love Salah, and I think Salah has been an exceptional goal scorer. Salah will never, ever be in the same class as Neymar as a football player. You just need to accept this. Okay? You just need to accept this and be happy with this. He will never be in the same class as your boy as a football player. So you just need to accept that. You know, you just need to accept that. Like what do you think of Saka considering Nigeria if he's still eligible? Bro, look, Nigeria are slowly on the come up. I won't lie, Nigeria are slowly on the come up right now. But Nigeria could do with Saka. From what I've seen of him, he looks like a pretty nice player, and a pretty nice player who would work well with what Nigeria are doing. Like when Nigeria, what's the name of that Newcastle striker? There's one backyard roadman Newcastle striker that Nigeria took to the 2014 World Cup. Amiobi, like Shola Amiobi. I mean, I was like what? So, but look, man, Nigeria are building a crew. Nigeria are building a crew, man. You know, I mean, I told you, man, I'm very excited about Victor Osimhen, man. Very excited about Victor Osimhen because I think Osimhen can do some big things. I really think that he can do some big things. I just love his place. And look how many goals that he's been scoring for Lille. You know, but I need him to go to a club where he's a starter. You know, I need to go to a club where he's a starter. Chukeze as well, boom. Because I was watching them doing like an Insta live at one point, so that was cute. Some feature of Canada with Jonathan David and Alfonso Davis. Are they on the rise? No, I'm not really heard of Jonathan Davis. And I'll be real with you. I don't think Canada are really going to be relevant in football, really. You know, because these are countries who um, don't put football as a priority. And if you don't put football as a priority, you you're not really going to amount to much, man. Um, there's not going to be a priority. You see, I was even thinking I'm talking about this, man, but this was just an idea, but I think they've pulled it through. No, if that's where we're heading, then scrap it. Like scrap the whole thing. Like 45 minutes games, nah, bro. Like, like we can't operate like that, man. Sorry, that is a big fat no. That is a big fat no. Because now it's okay for the 5 minutes games or only one sub. We'll used to play everything in one stadium. It's like, guys, come on, man. Come on, bro. So what club is more appealing? Real Madrid or Barcelona if you're a world-class player? Interesting. It depends. It depends on the kind of player you are. If your focus is purely football, you see, it's difficult. You see, if it's what's more appealing, I think that both are equally appealing, but for different reasons. But so basically, if it's for us of right now, Barcelona is appealing because of Messi. Yes, the club has history, but mainly because of you get to play with this once in a lifetime player in Messi. Real Madrid is appealing because they are the European heavyweights. They won the Champions League the most times, so they're the biggest club in football. And if you succeed for a Real Madrid, it puts you in a special echelon. So it's merely the depends. And even if Messi isn't in at Barcelona, it's still Barcelona. They still have such an amazing history. So they may not have won as many European trophies, but there's just something like that kit means something. It means something because of the kinds of players who've played there. This is a team that had a Romario, a Ronaldo, a Dino, a Rivaldo, a Messi. So some of the players that have played that have won that shirt and what they've done in that shirt at the Camp Nou is crazy. So that's what Div's like. For Real Madrid, it's like success, succeeding in a big way. For Barcelona is you have to now follow in the footsteps of some of the greatest players that the game has ever seen. So let's see, man. So you guys are saying, man. See, my thing with Jao Felix is I can see a very good player there, but I can only assess it based on what he's done. So based on what he's done, he has flopped, but he isn't a flop. See, I've never said that he's a flop. I just said he has flopped so far for Atletico Madrid, but you've seen him slowly being on the come up. But I think someone even said this that I think it's the wrong team for him, the wrong team and the wrong system. I think Felix is a. You see, Felix would be great for Bayern Munich. See, Joao Felix would be great for Bayern. The way that Bayern play, I think Felix would be great for them. I think he needs to play in a team where he has agency and freedom to really attack that center of the pitch and really run and really attack with the ball. Atletico Madrid, it's really about containment and about keeping your position very rigid. And I think Joao Felix definitely wants to express himself, and I don't think he can get to express himself in other sort of way. So, all right, guys, look, man, maybe 5 minutes left, and then I'll be out of here. Last 5 minutes, man. So make it some good questions before I get out of here. Last 5 minutes. Man, why is this thing just up and down, man? Oopsies. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Are Chelsea big enough club to sign big names in football today? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure whether they can. Because yes, they have the money, and they'll always have the money and so forth. But I just don't think that they're in a position to sign players. Any other players, man. So I think that Chelsea can sign top players, but I don't think they can sign the biggest players. I don't think they can sign the biggest players. And I think that you need more than just money. You need more than just money in order to attract certain players. So if you're a big time player, and also it depends on the level of the player. If you're a top player, I don't think you're looking to head to Chelsea. But if you're like a tier two player, maybe not a tier two player, because that's what ZH is like, a tier two player, maybe upper tier two, but tier two. Oh, then Chelsea is definitely the kind of club that you don't want to go to. Because Chelsea is just sort of that club just below the biggest kinds of clubs. But, Chelsea are getting there. Chelsea are just a few players away from getting back to where they deserve. Just a few things away from getting back to where they deserve, man. Do you rate Space Odyssey or Interstellar more? Interesting. That's a tough one because I am not a fan of either of those films. Give it with you, I'm not a fan of either of those films. But if I had to choose, Space Odyssey, because even if I don't understand what the hell is happening in both of those films, I think Space Odyssey visually is incredible. Space Odyssey has the greatest transition in film ever. That opening transition of film showing their evolution and how we've moved to technology is the greatest transition in film. And what he was able to do visually is on another level. I mean, Interstellar has a few cool scenes, but Interstellar is just like, for me, I found it boring. And I think Space Odyssey's story is slightly more engaging and slightly more interesting. So I'm gonna have to roll with that, man. Simeone. Oh no, look, Simeone is. I mean, he gained newfound respect for me for what he did in that Liverpool game. Yeah, he got lucky, but you need a bit of luck. But I think Simeone has love his football or hate his football. You have to respect the success he's had keeping and maintaining with a philosophy, and in a world of football that is rapidly focused on attacking and offensing. And for people saying to Mourinho, oh, Mourinho, all that defensive stuff doesn't matter. Simeone has reminded people that no tactic can be outdated. Defense can still win games. It's just about how well you execute it and whether your players can execute it. So, see, now I wouldn't want to play for a Simeone team. I would hate to play for a Simeone team, but I can take a step back and say, nah, man, this guy's money. Like what he's done and the success he's had with Atletico is money. And he was about a minute away from winning the Champions League with Atletico, for winning 2 trophies with Atletico. All right, guys, man, look. So guys, remember, I don't know how many of you guys know, Have Hopes Hot. That is my other channel, my other YouTube channel where I talk about non-football stuff. I do a live show there every single day, well, almost every single day from 7 p.m. So, well, I think, well, so today for some of you guys, 7 p.m. There's going to be a live show. There's going to be another live show on Thursday at 10 p.m. It's a top 10 show. The live show on Friday. So I do a live show every day on the Half Up Source, which is my other YouTube channel. I'll probably put a link below there as well. Check it out. Do your thing and everything. And I will probably be here again tomorrow doing, yeah, you know what? We'll just do like another football Q&A, kick it, talk about a latest story, a transfer story, and we'll just have a fun one. So guys, stay true, stay safe, stay real. I'll see you on Twitch.